It's Tech Lid with the latest news and rumors. So, the question that has been bubbling in everyone's mind is the Galaxy S20 Ultra worth it? Well, I'm gonna give you a brief breakdown on this during this video. Stay tuned. Before we continue with this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel for the latest content. Give a thumbs up to the video. Please give your thoughts, comments, opinions, disagreements, arguments, and gripes down below in the comment section. So right off of the bat, we're going to start with one of the most prominent features on the Galaxy S20. This is without a doubt the main event of the smartphone. This, of course, is the camera. We're talking about a mind-blowing, insane 108 megapixel crystal clear camera. The camera is no joke. If you're looking for the best camera in the market, I would argue that this is the one. This is better than any other camera, including the iPhone Pro Max and the Google Pixel 4. Keep in mind that to go along with this 108 megapixel camera, you have up to 100x space zoom. The camera will get real close from basically anywhere. We're talking about something that really hasn't been implemented in smartphones. So this is definitely a feature that is groundbreaking, to say the least. It's not what your average smartphone has. Now let's talk about a feature that many people haven't been talking about. Your smartphone for the Galaxy S20 Ultra will record at 8K. Yes, the video will be 8K. 8K resolution is something that isn't fairly common at the moment. However, by getting the Galaxy S20 Ultra, you will be ensuring that your phone is future-proofed for when this happens. Let's get it straight now. Most TVs in the future will have 8K running on them. So, in turn, you will be prepared for when this moment comes. That's one of the big advantages of having it. So let's talk about the display for the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Samsung, as we know, makes gorgeous, beautiful, stunning displays. You can't argue it. And this time around, the Galaxy S20 Ultra will replace whatever phone had the best display, which by the way was probably already a Samsung device. So this screen will be top of the line. We're talking about a 6.9-inch stunning device. It comes in at 511 ppi for those PPI nerds. Also, it will have a 120 Hz refresh rate, so this will make scrolling and your experience much faster and more smooth. We are not done with the camera. The front-facing camera has 40 megapixels. With these megapixels, you should be able to get clear selfies. So, if you're one of those selfie people, this is definitely the smartphone for you. Also, the back of the camera. Triple camera setup. It's something that we're becoming accustomed to now with Samsung. We need to revisit that 120 Hz display though. Even though the phone reaches 120 Hz display, you can only do this on 1080p. Some may say, why would I pay $1,400 if at the full resolution, I'm going to only walk around with 60 Hz of refresh rate? Well, to each their own. Hopefully Samsung can have some type of update that will fix this in the future for those that are really interested in this. The battery comes in at a whopping 5,000 milliamps of power. If you're going to have your refresh rate turned on and use all of the phone in its full glory, I think that the battery life, the jury might still be out on it. It could be the case that 5000 milliamps will suit you incredibly well if you're going to be on a 60 hertz refresh rate. So the jury is out on the battery life. The performance of the Galaxy S20 Ultra will be top notch. It comes with the Snapdragon 865 and it is able to have 5G. 5G, although it is not available everywhere, it is available in major cities, and if you're planning to keep your phone for a long time, which you probably should at this price tag, you're going to get the benefits of full 5G in the future. And this 5G is the faster type of 5G that is found in the Galaxy S20 Ultra. In the regular Galaxy S20, the bands for 5G are slower than the ones that are found in the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So with the Galaxy S20 Ultra, you're going to be able to have the option of either a 12GB RAM or 16GB RAM smartphone. This is an insane amount of RAM. However, being that the Galaxy S20 Ultra has an insane amount of specs, I think that you can use all the power that you need. Some would argue overkill, but I believe firmly that there is no such thing as overkill. If it's in your smartphone, just take advantage of the goodness of it. No need to complain. So, if we were only to talk about the positive things that the Galaxy S20 Ultra has, this would just be a Samsung parade. We're not here for that though. Let's talk about some of the negatives. Although the negatives are much more less than the positives, we still have to mention them. I think that one of the things that doesn't sit well with many people is the camera bump. Although it's a small thing, the camera bump kind of sticks out a little bit. It might rub some people the wrong way. I think the easy fix for it is just get a case on the smartphone. It won't be sticking out. It will just look like a regular camera on any other phone. One other complaint that I have about the Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I'm sure that many others do as well, is the color selection. How come the Galaxy S20 and the Galaxy S20 Plus have 5 different color options? Meanwhile, the Galaxy S20 Ultra is just stuck with 2 options. I know it's a bit of nitpicking and maybe it's not a big deal at all. But it sure would be nice to have the extra colors. I mean, hey, why not? Maybe that's the color that you actually want, right? Now let's discuss the obvious con. The thing that stuck out the most about the Galaxy S20 Ultra, obviously, the price point. We're talking about a device that is $1,400. Plus tax, I may add. So this is a hefty amount and not something that anyone is just willing to shell out. So, all in all, this is how I feel. Is the Galaxy S20 Ultra worth it? Yes, the Galaxy S20 Ultra is worth it. I don't think we've ever seen a phone that has been this spec'd out, everything that you need, everything is top of the line, all in one device. But my question to you is it worth $1,400? Personally, me, I would pass on the $1,400, and this is why. The reason being that this phone will still be a beast when it gets a price cut. When that price cut comes, the phone will probably be better because it will probably have some type of updates on the phone, little fixes of kinks here and there. So, paying that money for the phone, I think it's worth it. But you could also wait. It's not a big deal to wait, in my opinion. So for everybody that was wondering, this is how I feel about the matter at hand. Once again, subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up to the video. Please give your thoughts, comments, opinions, gripes, disagreements, down below in the comment section. Peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.